Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss we are going to design the M40 grade concrete using the IS code of 10262 2009. So in this it is a different problem as discussed in the earlier problem. Here we are added the what superplasticizers, and along with this we are adding the method of placing as the pumping method. So here in the previous problem these two are not present. In this problem we are added pumping concrete, and again we are adding the chemical admixture as the superplasticizer in concrete. Okay, so we are going to, in this problem we are going to calculate the concrete for M40 grade of concrete with the cement type of OPC M43 and nominal size as 20 mm size, and slump for this concrete will be 100 mm, and exposure condition is severe, and degree of supervision is good. And as I said that chemical admixture, so we are using this as the superplasticizer as 1.2% of the weight of the concrete, or we can say the weight of the cementitious material, and specific gravity of the cement is 3.15, and the specific gravity of the coarse aggregate is 2.74, and specific gravity of the fine aggregate is 2.74, and water absorption for coarse aggregate is 0.5% of the weight of the coarse aggregate, and 1% for the weight of the fine aggregate. Along with this he has given the zone of the fine aggregate is considered as the zone 1. Okay, using this data we have to calculate the concrete proportions for the M40 grade concrete. So first step is our calculation of the for target strength, right? So as we know that for target strength from the IS code 10262 2009, from table number 1 we have the formula that it is that FCK dash is equal to FCK into FCK plus 1.65 into S, where S is the standard deviation. It is it is taken from the table number 1 of the IS code. It is given the for M40 grade, it has given the S value is 5. By adding this we have calculated this FCK dash as this much value, that is 48.25 Newton per mm square. Okay, so this is our calculation of the target strength. Next step is here step 2. This is the selection of the water cement ratio. So in this selection of the water cement ratio, okay, as per the table number 5 from IS 456, and from the condition of the exposure condition, this is a severe condition. So from this we have the water cement ratio is 0.45 for severe condition for the durability point of view, and along with this minimum cement content required for this is 320 kg per meter cube. Okay, adopting the water cement ratio, this is the maximum water cement ratio, right? So whatever we are adopting the water cement ratio, it is less than this. So this is the we are adopting it as 0.4. Okay, next step is selecting the water content. So here we are going to calculate the amount of water to be added. So from the table number 2 of the IS 10262 2009, yes, we have to consider here the 2 points. That is, first is our 20 mm size of the aggregate we are using for 20 mm size. For 20 mm size, it is our 186 liter. It is there. For any water cement ratio, it is constant, right? So for this it is 186 liters for 25 to 50 mm slump, right? So but as in this problem it is said that we want to get the 100 mm slump. So to increase the slump value I have to add the water content because I want the more workable concrete, right? So in that case how much amount of addition of the water is required for every increase in the for every increase in 25 mm slump, we have to add 3% of water, or we have to increase the 3% of water to this content. So in that case, we have the 100 mm slump, right? We required is 100 mm slump, and this is water content is required given for the 25 to 50 mm. So we can consider it as the 50 mm slump. So from 50 to 100 mm, we have to add 25 by 2 times, so that I can get the 100 mm slump, right? So for this, I am adding 2 times 3 plus 3, that is 6% water to this value. So this becomes the 197 liters for getting the 1 meter cube of concrete per meter cube of concrete. So since this is for the without adding the plasticizer, but we are adding the plasticizer, right? So since as we know that plasticizer, if we add the plasticizer, what will happen? Workability of the concrete also increases. In that case, plasticizers we are adding to reduce the water content in the concrete, right? So in that case, to reduce it, how much to reduce? As per the guidelines of the IS code, it should be more than 20%, or as per the calculations or as per the experiments, you have considered the super plasticizer, you give we have to reduce the 25% of water content from this value, that is total water to be added. So for this case 197, it is the maximum total amount of water has to be added. But since we are using the plasticizers, right, since we are using the plasticizer, what will happen? I am reducing the water content by 25%, right? So since this is to be reduced, in that case it will be calculated as 190. It is calculated as 197 minus 25 into 100 into 197. Or you can also calculate by using by doing just 100 minus 25, it becomes the 75%. So in that case, you just take the water content as 75% of 197, that is 75 by 100 into 197. It will give again the same result, that is 148 liters. Okay, so after this we have to calculate the next step is our calculation of the cement content. As we have adopted the water cement ratio as 0.4 and we have calculated the 148 liter as the water, so from this we are going to calculate the cement as cement equal to 148, that is the water content, divided by 0.4 water cement ratio. It will give me the 370 kg per meter cube. Again, it will be checked for the durability point of view. Minimum water cement content is 320 kg per meter cube for severe condition. So this is more than this. So hence it is whatever the concrete cement we are adding, it is okay. So next step is our proportion of the coarse aggregate and fine aggregate. So from the table number 3 of IS 10262/2009, right? So for 20 mm nominal size of the aggregate, and we are going to see the two conditions, that is size of the aggregate we are using, that is 20 mm, and the zone of the fine aggregate. So for zone of the fine aggregate is 1. So from these two we are going to calculate for water cement ratio for 0.5, we have got from this table as a coarse aggregate volume as 0.6, right? So 0.6 means what? We have in the concrete for 1 meter cube of concrete. So whatever the amount of volume of the coarse aggregates are required, we all consider, including the fine and the coarse aggregate, it will be considered as the volume 1. So from this volume 1, it is 0.6% will be 0.6 part will be our coarse aggregate, and 0.4 part will be our fine aggregate as per the table number 3. Okay, so this grade will be depending upon the zone of the zone of the fine aggregate and the nominal size of the fine aggregate as coarse aggregate. Okay, from this we are going to add, and since our this value is only with respect to the water cement ratio of 0.5, but what we are adopting the water cement ratio as 0.4. So in that case we have to increase the coarse aggregate value by 0.02, because for every change in 0.05, for every reduction in the water cement ratio by 0.5, every reduction of the reduction, or we can say that every variation in the water cement ratio by 0.05, so I have to increase or decrease the 0.01 volume of the coarse aggregate by increase or decrease. If I am reducing the water cement ratio, in that case I have to increase the coarse aggregate volume. If I am increasing the water cement ratio, that means if I am going for the 0.5, 0.6 water cement ratio, in that case I have to decrease the coarse aggregate value, so that to get the proper workability of the concrete. So for this I have to, since I am reducing it from 0.5 to 0.4, so in that case I have to increase it by 0.1 plus 0.1, that is because our it is 0.5, we are adopting it is 0.4, that is 0.1 times we am reducing. In that case we have to increase 0.02 time to volume of the concrete, volume to the coarse aggregate. So in that case total volume of the coarse aggregate becomes 0.6 plus 0.02 is equal to 0.62. After this, since we are going to place the concrete by pumping method, right? So in that case we require what? We require the more workable concrete, right? So in that case for pumping concrete, coarse aggregate content will be reduced. So for the, as per the IS code, IS 10262, right? So as per the IS code, our for pumpable concrete, coarse aggregate, whatever the coarse aggregate volume it is there, it should be reduced by the 10% if it is a pumpable concrete, right? If it is a normal placing, by hand placing it is there, so in that case no reduction will be considered. But for pumpable concrete, we have to go for the 10% reduction in the coarse aggregate. So in that case volume of the coarse aggregate becomes 9.9 into 0.62, that is 0.56. Why I have taken the 0.9? Because I am reducing it 10%, that is from 100% to I am reducing the 10%, it will be remaining is 90%. So the remaining value is 90% of this one, 0.62. It will become the 0.56, and similarly for volume of the fine aggregate, 1 minus 0.56 will be 0.44 for the volume of the fine aggregate. Okay, next step will be calculation of the mixed proportions, right? So in this, next step is calculation of the mixed proportions. So here we are going to calculate we are going to proportion all the material for the 1 meter cube of concrete. So in that case we have to calculate the volume of the cement, volume of the water content, volume of the coarse aggregate, and volume of the fine aggregate. So in that for this, to calculate the volume of the cement, we have the mass of the cement that we have calculated as this 370 kg, and the specific gravity, that is 3.15 into 1 by 1000. So I will get the volume of the cement for 1 meter cube of concrete as 0.117. Similarly, we go for the calculation of the water content also. So water content will be calculated by mass of the water, it is 148, divided by specific gravity as 1 into 1 by 1000. So it will become the this is 0.148 meter cube. So from this, along with this, we are adding the chemical admixture of dosage of 1.2% by the weight of the cement, right? So its specific gravity will be 1.1, right? So from this, first we have to calculate the amount of cement chemical admixture to be added. So here 1.2% of 370 kg, it will become the 4.44 kg per meter cube. So this much amount of super plasticizer is to be added in the concrete mixture, so that to get the workability. And so for this we have to calculate again the volume of the volume of chemical admixture. volume of the chemical admixture is 1 it will be 0.004 meter cube, right? Next step is to calculate the volume of the all-in aggregate, that is volume of total aggregates. So in this we have the formula, that is 1 minus B, it indicates this one, volume of the cement, right? C indicates the volume of the water, D indicates the volume of the chemical admixture. So here we are going to reduce from 1 is indicating the total volume of the concrete. From this volume we are decreasing the volume of the concrete cement, volume of the water, and volume of the chemical admixture. So by doing this I will get the volume of total aggregates which are to be added in the, which is present in the, which are in the concrete mixture. So 1 minus 0.117, this is my volume of the cement, 0.148, this is my volume of the water, and 0.004 is the volume of the chemical admixture. By by subtracting this 3 into 1, so that I can get the volume of the total all-in aggregates. So from this all-in aggregates volume, I calculate the mass of the aggregates, right? So to calculate the mass of the aggregates, we have the that is all-in aggregate value, and we have the volume of the coarse aggregate, which is calculated in previous steps, and specific gravity we have, and 1000. So that is 731 into 0.56, that is volume of the coarse aggregate into specific gravity of the coarse aggregate, and into 1000. So it will become the 1121 or you can say that nearly equal to 1122 kg per meter cube. And similarly, mass of the fine aggregate, it will be volume of the all-in aggregates into volume of the fine aggregates into specific gravity into 1000. So it will be 0.731 into 0.44 into 2.74 specific gravity into 1000. It will become 881.29 kg or nearly equal to 882 kg per meter cube. You can also consider this. From this again we are going to calculate the mixed proportions. We will write down first, right? Here these are all for the trials. First trial we have to calculate it. This is the cement for M40 grade of concrete. Cement required is 370 kg for 1 meter cube of concrete, and the water required is 148 liters. Fine aggregate is required is 81.29 kg per meter cube, and coarse aggregate is required 1121.64 kg per meter cube. And along with this, chemical admixtures is required is 4.44 kg per meter cube, and for the water cement ratio we have considered is 0.4. So how we calculate the proportions? First we will take the 370, this is cement, 370 divided by 370, it will become the 1 raised to fine aggregate, this is 881.29 divided by 370, it will become the 2.38, and again coarse aggregate is 1121.64 divided by 370, it will be given the 3.03. So this is how we will calculate the proportioning it, the cement, fine aggregate, and coarse aggregate. Since we are having the water absorption by the coarse aggregate and fine aggregate, so correction for the water content will be calculated. So we have already calculated the 148 liter is required, right? For this 148 liter, coarse aggregate will be absorbing the 0.5% of the total weight of the coarse aggregate, and fine aggregate is going to absorb the water of 1% of the total value of the total weight of the fine aggregate. So for this we will calculate extra water is required, so that total after the absorption of the water, so how much amount of water will be required. So it will be calculated by 148 plus 0.5 by 100 into 1122 plus 1.1 by 100 into 882, so that I will get the 163 liter as the total value of the proportion of the water required for the 1 meter cube of the concrete. This is how we will calculate the mixed proportion for using the use of super plasticizer and for pumpable concrete. So what we did here, we just first in the step 4 we have added the for super plasticizer, we have reduced the 25% of water content, and in the pumping concrete we are reduced the 10% of the coarse aggregate value from the total volume of the concrete. This is how it will be calculated from the normal concrete calculation. Okay, this is the main difference in the if we are using the super plasticizer and the pumpable concrete. Okay, thank you.